In the dawn of time, the first humans, Adam and Eve, welcomed two sons into the world. Cain, the elder, grew to be a tiller of the earth, a farmer who coaxed life from the soil. His brother Abel became a shepherd, tending to flocks of sheep that grazed the green pastures. They were different, these two, bound by blood yet driven by separate paths. One looked to the land for sustenance, the other to the animals that roamed it. Yet both, in their own way, sought to honor the God who had breathed life into their parents. As was customary, the brothers prepared offerings to present to God. Cain, from the fruits of his labor, carefully selected the finest fruits and grains. Abel, with a shepherd's devotion, chose the choicest firstborn lamb from his flock, a sacrifice of great value to him. Both brothers, with hearts full of reverence, approached the altar, each hoping for God's favor. They laid their offerings before him, a testament to their faith and their desire to please the Almighty. God looked upon Abel's offering with favor, a sign of his acceptance. But when he looked upon Cain's offering, his countenance remained unchanged. This sparked a fire within Cain, a burning ember of resentment that began to consume him. Why was his brother's offering favored over his own? Had he not worked just as hard, been just as devoted? Jealousy, a serpent in the garden of his heart, began to whisper doubts and fuel his anger. God, sensing the darkness growing in Cain's heart, spoke to him, "Why are you angry? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must master it." God's words, a plea for reason and a warning against succumbing to the darkness, fell on deaf ears. Consumed by rage and blinded by jealousy, Cain lured his brother Abel into the fields. There, in the solitude of the open land, Cain struck Abel down, his fury silencing the voice of reason and extinguishing his brother's life. The earth, stained with the blood of Abel, cried out. God, all-knowing, called out to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain, his voice a mixture of defiance and fear, retorted, "Am I my brother's keeper?" But God, in his infinite wisdom, knew the truth. Cain's sin, a heavy shroud, clung to him. The weight of his actions pressed down upon him, a burden he could not escape. God, in his divine justice, declared Cain's punishment. He would be forever marked, a wanderer on the earth, unable to find solace in the soil he once tilled. Yet even in his judgment, God showed mercy. He placed a mark upon Cain, a sign to all that no harm should befall him. Even in his sin, Cain would be protected, a testament to God's enduring compassion. Banished from the presence of God and the land that had once nurtured him, Cain became a restless soul, adrift in a world that both terrified and alienated him. He was to be a wanderer, forever marked by his sin. Fear gnawed at him. "Whoever finds me," he cried out to God, "will kill me." The world, now tainted by his actions, seemed full of hidden dangers. Section 8. Life in exile. To this, God reassured him, "Not so. If anyone kills Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold." With this promise of protection, Cain journeyed eastward, away from the land of his birth, away from the memory of his brother. He settled in the land of Nod, a place of exile where he started a family, a testament to the enduring power of creation, even in the face of sin. Section 9, the legacy of sin, and so the story of Cain and Abel, a story as old as time, unfolded. It painted a stark picture of the destructive nature of jealousy and the consequences of unchecked anger. Cain's lineage, forever marked by his sin, served as a constant reminder of the power of choice and the ever-present potential for darkness within the human heart. Section 10, Lessons from the Field. The tale of Cain and Abel, passed down through generations, became a parable, a cautionary tale. It highlighted the importance of mastering one's emotions, of choosing love over hate, forgiveness over vengeance. It served as a stark reminder of the sanctity of life and the enduring power of God's judgment and mercy. Section 11, A Timeless Tale. Even today, millennia later, the story of Cain and Abel resonates within us. It speaks to the duality of human nature, the capacity for both great love and unimaginable cruelty that resides within each of us. It is a story that challenges us to confront the darkness within ourselves, to choose the path of righteousness, and to remember that even in the face of sin, God's mercy remains.